Hello everyone, welcome to day 29 of our pullet to layer class. Like I said yesterday, we started another batch of antibiotics today. We used the same antibiotics that we used for brooding, and the antibiotics is called neodozinone. So you want to check our previous video, day 2 to the 7 video, to see the antibiotics that we used for brooding. And the reason why we're using the antibiotics again is because the birds have not built immunity for the antibiotics yet. So it is best that the antibiotics that you use for brooding, you run it for your birds again. Yes, it's very, very important. The time they were small, you just run it with vitamin and every other, but this one just run it on its own. Run only the antibiotics for them. It's like giving your birds antibiotics. Don't wait till your birds are sick. Those ones that people used to say, birds are not sick. Don't try it for pullet, oh, because when your birds are sick, you are taking your laying date backward. That's just the truth. When your birds are sick, you take your laying date backward. So you make sure that your birds are not sick. You do everything right. You understand? We are gradually getting to when we are going to debeak. We are going to also deworm. Very soon we will deworm. Do you understand? So there are a lot of things to be done. So you don't want to miss any part. So if you've not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe, watch our videos, like our videos, share it so that other farmers will learn through you. So please don't wait till the birds are sick. Imagine we are counting to our week 5 now, and we are on zero mortality. It is very doable. It is very doable. At least between now and 3 days time, we'll try and bring these birds out so that when we're done with this, we'll treat Kosi. Yes, we'll treat Kosi. We'll have to treat Kosi again, because they put in their food and all that. Then we have to tie the feed. We'll have to tie the feed, and then we'll treat Kosi. So there are antibiotics now, the neodozinone, the same one that we use for brooding. So please, 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 layer farming is not for the weak. It's very easy, but it's not for the weak of heart. That's why you see people, you hear, my birds died at 8 when they were 8 weeks. You see some persons, they will tell you, oh, my birds died at point of lay. I lost all my birds at point of cage. In as much as that is not our portion, but it is very important that you do the right thing. Yes, do the right thing. I'm not even okay with the flock uniformity yet. While some are very big, some are still looking not so okay in my eye. So when we bring them out, we will work on that. You want to have a very good flock uniformity in your birds. It helps you in laying uniformity too. So you want to do everything right. This is an investment. It's not a brother that you just do 6 to 8 weeks and you're done. This is a long-term investment. Anything can happen halfway. Anything can happen halfway, and we don't want that. So it is important, very, very, very important, that you do the right thing. Very, 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 very important. So please, we're going to be running the antibiotics for 5 days, and that's it. So stay tuned for tomorrow, day 30. Hi everyone, welcome to day 30 of our pullet to layer class, or pullet to layer series. So this is day 30. We can officially see our birds are 1 month old. You can see our birds are at 1 month old. So these are our birds, day 30. This is the second day of antibiotics. The neodozinone, the same antibiotics that we use for breeding. Not much to say today. You can see our birds evenly spread. We're already planning to take them out. Yes, I think they've already, they have feathers, so they can withstand the cold. So we're planning to take them out, but you can see that the birds are doing so great. But now we are still on zero mortality. Yes, it is very possible to rape pullets. But one of the bad parts is the fact that the more you go, the higher your risk. You understand? The more you go, the higher your risk. And then the higher your risk, the more money you spend. So the more you go, the more you want to be more careful. Yes, so the more day that is going by, that passes by, sorry, you want to be more careful. You understand? Because if anything happens, you've just lost an investment. This is different from broilers. This one, so this, like that, I always say, be so sure you want to go on this journey. One of the reasons why we choose brooding than buying point of lays, because in as much as it's more cost effective, you don't spend as much as the money that you will spend when you are buying point of lay, because people that are ready to sell, they want to make profit. Two, you know the medication and vaccination you have already administered to your birds. Some persons, in a bid to make profit, they might not administer some vaccine, and then except you are buying from a very reliable vendor. Do you understand? Some people, they will lie and say, I've done this, I've done that, they've really not done it. So most times it's advisable to just buy, brood, rear, and they get matured. So this is the birds at 30 days. They are exactly 1 month old, and I love what I see. The birds are okay. They are they are okay. They are active. Your birds needs to be active. Fly around, play around. This space is becoming tight for them, and pullets, they want space to fly around and play around. So we're going to be moving them out very soon, and to get to a point where they will get to, we'll switch them to automatic drinker. Yes, we're going to be using automatic drinker for our pullets. So see you tomorrow, day 31. I hope you are enjoying this series. If you are just joining us for the first time, please do subscribe to our channel, and also click the notification button so you are always notified when new videos drop. If you have a question, you can always drop it in the comment section and we'll treat it on the WhatsApp group. Bye. Hi everyone. Welcome to day 33 of our pullet to layer class. We didn't shoot the 31 to like 2 days because we're doing the same thing. They've been on new does the antibiotics. So there was no need prolonging videos. There was nothing we did differently. So the 31 to 32, they took new dosinone to they took antibiotics. So that's that. The only thing is today the last day, today the 5th day of the antibiotics. We told we were going to be treating the antibiotics for 5 days. So today is actually the 5th day, and then there's the last day from the antibiotics. The beds have been moved out. Yes. They've been moved out to an adult pen. Yes. They will move back to an adult pen. It's actually a big pen. It's a big place, but we confine them to one side. You understand? It's a big place, but we confine them to one side. So this is them at the adult pen. Today is the last day of antibiotics. I'll be giving them plain water for a while. They will treat another dose of coccidosis. Yes, we'll treat coccidosis again because you don't want to joke with anything at all. So far the birds are doing great. We are still on zero mortality. We're not seeing anyone around the corner that is looking sick. They are all looking healthy and well. As you can see, they are eating. Yes, that's because they are healthy. It's only healthy birds that eat. Healthy birds that eat. Birds that are sick, they will not want to eat. They can see they have water, they have feed. It is very important that everything is always in their pen. And like I told you, we do light out by 11 p.m. We don't give them light from now till daybreak. We do light out by 11 p.m. So these are our birds at day 33. We're actually counting down. We have 2 days more to or rather 3 days more to five for them to be 5 weeks, and I can say surely they are really really doing great. So that's it for now. Tomorrow we're going to be giving them plain water. Yes, they need to be on plain water for a while. They will treat coccidosis again. I'll be preparing for our fowl pox vaccine. Please don't miss that video of how you can inject the fowl pox vaccine into your bed. It is very important. You can do it. It's one of the easiest vaccine to do. Yes, one of the easiest vaccine to do. It's very easy. So we'll see you tomorrow, day 34. Hello everyone. Welcome to day 34 of our pullet to layer class. So by tomorrow our beds will be 5 weeks officially. I'll be day 35. So this is day 34 of our pullet to layer class. You can see the beds. Um they are more feathered than 4 weeks. You can see that the more they grow feather. and then they can actually be able to regulate their temperature. Yeah, at this stage they can easily regulate their temperature. So yeah, but then for now we are still on zero mortality. The birds are doing okay. They are on plain water today. We finished the 5 days of antibiotics yesterday, which is the new dozen. It was the same antibiotics that we use for breeding. Yes, the same antibiotics that we use for breeding. And we're still on chicken super starter. We're going to be giving them chicken super starter till at least 8 9 weeks before we switch. Yeah, I prefer the birds fully developed before they start laying. In as much as some people like their birds laying by 17, 16 weeks, it's good. It's good. But I still like birds being extended a little so that they are properly formed. You understand? They're properly formed, so you don't really have egg binding, prolapse when they start laying and all that. But giving them the right feed will help them properly formed. So that's why we give them the super starter from the beginning. So we're going to be giving them that till like 8 or 9 weeks. We might be switching feed for grower, but we are still looking if we can get adva, because adva feed is a very good feed. Adva, yes, it's a very, very, very good feed for layers. So these are the birds. They are on plain water. Like I said yesterday, we're going to be doing another dose of um, coccidiosis treatment. Yes, we're going to be doing coccidiosis treatment again. I'll be preparing for the fowl pox vaccine. We might be doing double vaccination, but I will let you know on that day. But we'll let you know. But we're gradually getting to the stage where we'll do our fowl pox vaccine. And yes, we're going to be deworming them soon. It's very pertinent that you deworm your layers. Yes, because you know why? All these ones, they can eat anything on the ground, they can eat their poop and all. So it is very, very advisable that you deworm your pullets, sorry, not layers. When you start laying, we tend to deworm them regularly. Well, deworming is just a day. So that's it for today. See you tomorrow, day 35. Hello, everyone. Welcome to day 36 of our pullets to layer class. This is actually day 36. The birds are still on plain water. Yes, they are still on plain water. We're going to be doing the ND plus IB oral vaccination. ND, that's Newcastle and Google added together. There's a vaccination called ND plus IB. We're going to be doing that vaccination quickly before we do our fowl pox vaccine. Yes, we're going to be doing that vaccine maybe next tomorrow. Yes, so that we'll start preparing for our fowl pox vaccine. Yes. So we're already 5 weeks old. We are counting down to our 6 weeks. You can see that we are getting there gradually. Yes, we are getting there gradually. We are still on plain water. Tomorrow they will still be on plain water. While the day after we'll do the ND plus IB oral vaccination. Yes, we'll do the ND plus IB oral. We will take vitamin for some days before we do our fowl pox vaccine. Then after fowl pox vaccine, we'll tell you what next we are going to be doing. But so far you can see that our birds are still on zero mortality. They are feeding their feeders and they are gradually growing, getting bigger, and very soon they'll be able to occupy all the space. The reason why we put the feeder in one side is because we wanted to confine them into one place. So, but we're going to expand the whole place very soon. And like I told you, your layers, they like space. They love to have a lot of space so they can fly, they can play and all that. So that's that. And then when your pen, make sure your pen does not have any holes. You can see some over there, they are flying. Even this one here, flying on top of the net. Make sure there are no holes, because if there are holes, they'll fly out. They will fly out. Yes, they will fly out. So you want to make sure you don't have holes around. So day 36, we'll see you tomorrow, day 37.